Hi, I'm Lara Adrian, a romance writer from the United States. My books are the Midnight Breed Vampire series, which is published by Egmont Lutz, and I also have 7 historicals coming out from them as well. It's been great to meet a lot of readers in Germany, and I hope you enjoy my books. Thank you. Dream come true. Usually, well, I don't do a lot of unwinding, I really should, but I'll have a glass of wine and a nice dinner. I like to go out to dinner because generally when I'm writing, I'm in the middle of so many things. I forget to shop and I forget to cook, so I like to have my husband take me out for dinner. I actually don't remember the first book that I bought, but my first memory of buying books for myself was when I was in grade school, like first grade, second grade, and I lived in a very small town and we had these things called bookmobiles. I don't know if you have them in Germany, but it's basically like a traveling library that would come to the school and you could buy the books at a very steep discount, and so a lot of kids get excited who don't normally buy books for themselves or don't get them at the library. So that I can remember being so excited looking through the stacks and stacks of books and trying to decide which one to buy, but as far as which ones I actually did, I don't remember. I would have to say probably a writer. I originally thought maybe I'd be a horse trainer, and that of course was not going to work out. So, but I was always writing something, scribbling little stories, or just making up little things in my head. And so yeah, probably a writer was always my biggest dream. Would definitely be a pen, and how about an endless notebook? Maybe this thick, so that I could write stories, and my glasses. You know what, I don't really have favorites that I can just say, this is my all-time favorite, but of all my films that I like, I would probably say Elf. I could watch it, I don't know if you're familiar with Will Ferrell over here, but I could probably watch that movie 1,000 times and never get tired of it. Anywhere near an ocean. Well, my ancestors go back to the Mayflower, so I would probably like to go back to that time frame and just talk with them. William Bradford would be very interesting to talk to and find out, for one thing, why did his first wife die? I think she jumped off the boat once they got there. So yeah, probably that. That is probably the first vacation I ever took with my husband. This was back in 1989. We went to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, and we parasailed and we drank pina coladas and just hung out on the beach, and to me that's like the ideal vacation. Would it be really bad to say Brad or Angelina Jolie? Although, no wait, I would take it back because she has like 6 kids, so I don't even think Brad Pitt is worth all that. Well, it wasn't funny, but it was definitely the most, I guess, powerful thing that happened to me so far while I was a writer, and it was actually a few years ago I heard from a woman from Germany, and she said that she was sitting out in a square in the summertime and a couple of girls came up to her because they saw a tattoo that she had, and it was a crescent moon symbol with a little teardrop falling into the base of the crescent moon, and that is a symbol that's very important in my books. All of the breed mates, the females in my series, have this birthmark on them. And so these girls asked her, "Oh, you must be a fan of Lara Adrian." And she had never heard of me. She had never heard of my series. And so she was intrigued, and she went out and bought the books, and she wrote to me and said that this symbol was important to her because she actually had fallen in love with an American boy. And this was a few years ago. He ended up going off to the first Desert Storm War, and something happened. He was injured and killed in combat. And so she got the crescent moon because she said, and I don't know if it's true, but she said that there was a crescent moon on the first night that they made love, and the teardrop was her teardrop after he died. So I just thought, if that's true, that is like the most extraordinary thing I'd ever heard. Well, there's one song that, to me, just kind of, if you know the song, you basically know the way that I think, and it's John Lennon's Imagine. To me, that's the perfect song. Vampires. Wine. The sun. Oh, fine, Eric. With the longer hair, though. Chocolate? Oh, that's not fair. It would have from Tropical Island. Marilyn Manson.